on artificial intelligence and the chips that power them, and the concern that they want to make sure that it doesn't get into the hands of adversaries like China, which is why we have seen put in place a number of export restrictions specifically as to what could go to China. But also back in October, I would remind everyone, the Commerce Department did put export restrictions on chips to the Middle East as well. So to a certain extent, concern around this region is not new. What this news is, though, is essentially that within the last several weeks, according to our reporting, officials have delayed or not responded to license applications submitted by companies like NVIDIA and AMD in the last several weeks, specifically for large-scale AI accelerator shipments. That essentially, the AI accelerators are the things you need if you want to build out an AI infrastructure, because they help power the data centers that are trying to essentially make sense of all this information and develop the actual chatbots and the like. The concern here really seems to be on these national security grounds, and why they are conducting this review is the way in which sending large-scale shipments to the Middle East, though it's not exactly clear what large-scale is defined as here, could be a way for China to get around the restrictions that the U.S. has put into place and access these chips and data centers to develop their own technology. And that technology getting into the hands of, say, the Chinese military is what the U.S. is really looking to avoid, which is why we are potentially seeing here an expansion of these restrictions that these companies are going to have to be contending with.
Kayleigh, how far